I know what it is when he out there. Now let's talk about these letter grades, man.
Let's get it.
I mean, in a losing fashion, we got to grade Dak Prescott's performance. So I started off with the fan base and saying how we gonna be. So Joe, I want to hear your
Okay.
take on how Dak played this game because out of all the people in the chats, I say we're very, very. Everybody in the chats can be very judgmental, but they also speak with truth. And you've been saying a lot about Dak as far as what you see from him, what you expect from him. I want to see what you got to say about last night's game after Dak hasn't played in almost like 10 months, coming off that
Mhm.
hamstring injury. What was your take?
Okay, I gotta be honest with you. I watched the game and I did not look at the stats at all until today. All
Mm.
right. So when you look at the stats, let's say you didn't watch the game and you just look at the stats, 21 for 34, 188 yards, 5.5 yards per attempt. That's not good. Zero touchdowns, zero interceptions, 58.7 QBR. That's a horrible game, bro. He just didn't turn the ball over. But I gotta be real, bro. Because they didn't win, I can't give it an A. But it was a B plus. If y'all would have won, Tomo, I probably give him an A plus, bro. Because this is what Dak did. It's not about the stats. It's about the moments. Dak really succeeded almost in every big moment in this game. He did. It was other things that happened out of his control that caused him to lose that game. We talk about Miles Sanders fumbled after he. No, sorry, Miles Sanders fumbled. Did he fumble after the pass interference? Right.
It was, yeah, it was after that. Because if it wasn't for the pass interference,
It was 3rd and 22. Tomo. He's aggressive, and it wasn't his fault. It was 3rd and 22. Let's start there, right? Because it was a
sure.
penalty
Yeah, on Pickens.
and a play call for a short. Was it a screen or a short? It was a jet sweep, something like that, or a short pass. Like it was like a quick something quick. I
Yeah,
can't remember.
it was a short dump off, and I think they got the first. My memory is real foggy, but then that's when GP got the penalty.
Okay, so it's 3rd and 22, and Dak Prescott could have easily said, you know what? I'm gonna just get closer and get Aubrey easier field goal. No, he tried to get the first down. He tried to get a touchdown, and then next thing you know, Ferguson he throws it to Ferguson, and it's a flag, right? And now you first down and goal basically, first and whatever it was, and then you get the fumble. It's not out of your. And then after the turnover, you still put your team in position to win. He throws a complete dime.
Mm.
First of all, on a crucial third down, he throws it to George Pickens. That was a big catch. That one play when he almost got sacked and he avoided the rush twice and threw it to man, Tomo. I was like, Dak cooking right now. Dak in his bag. So, and when he threw the ball to CD Lamb, and when CD came across the middle and he dropped it right in his hands and he dropped it. That's all CD. And people could say the last one Dak overthrew him. Because CD dropped those other catches, he should have caught that one. Because he dropped the one before that, he should have caught that. And watch the replay. The ball was like this in his hand, like this, and
Yep.
he dropped it. It wasn't like it was too far to reach. It was literally in the palm of his hand, and he dropped it. You are the second, Tomo, or third?
What?
Third, not the Jamar Chase. Third
Highest
highest
paid?
paid receiver in the NFL. Jamar Chase, Jettis, and you. You gotta catch that. You're going against the defending champion. I'm sorry. So I give Dak a B plus. I feel like he used his legs when need be. He was slow, but he used it when need be. And the stats don't tell the story. It really don't. Like Dak really played a great game. But when we look back at this game, look at the numbers, and for MVP, whatever All Pro it is, this game won't mean nothing because of the numbers. But watching it, I'm gonna give it a B plus.
See, this is one of them games that you need going into the middle of the season. That's gonna get you that MVP vote because the way you play. I was gonna bring that up, big.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. That goes into my grade though, big O. We locked in this season. I see we locked in for real. It's like you gave me my notes. But now this is one of them games that comes out and it's like, okay, you got the Cowboys versus the Eagles. We got Jalen Hurts versus Dak Prescott, and they probably them, Lamar, Josh Allen, whoever else is in the and Mahomes, whoever else is in the MV conversation at that time. Maybe
Yeah,
JD.
yeah.
I'm gonna say JD5 because I heard what you said. I heard what you said. Yeah, but the conversation there and this game happens, and as you watching it, you like, bruh, he balling right now. So we kind of got to give him a nod if they win it. They don't, you still got to keep him in the conversation, right? That's what this game felt like. And as far as his grade, I wanted to go B plus because they lost, Joe. I wanted to. And then I went back and watched some highlights and I seen the fumble. And I seen the way my man dove and said, no. Because if Quinyon would have ran that back to go into the half, all the floodgates would have opened. Not just the weather delay. We would have needed more than that because they would have been turned up in Philly after that. You talking about a fumble recovery for a touchdown? I had to give him an A minus. Like the performance was, he played offense and defense, and it was just great. Also, just the command of the game that he had, the way he can get in somebody's head and get them ejected. You know what I'm saying? Like the 10-year vet showed up in this game, knowing that your offensive line is young and they might not protect the way they need to. Knowing that, hey, wherever Adoree Jackson is, I need to get the ball there. Or
Mm-hmm.
knowing that, hey, this is that 3rd and 22. It might be an interception or it might be a PI. Like those are just vet plays that if Aaron Rodgers would have made it, they would have still been talking about it to this day. Like the knowledge to know that, hey, like I said, it's either gonna be a touchdown. There's 3 things that can happen, and of course, a lot of people will say it, but the chances of getting a flag there are higher than you actually your man catching the ball and it'd be a touchdown. Trust it's Ferguson, so he probably thought he was gonna catch it. He even ran over to him, was like, "Man, I'm sorry, I almost got you killed, but you got to catch that." And then knowing that George Pickens can still make a clutch play every now and then. Granted, yes, you got to get him involved a little bit more in the offense, but everybody served their purpose yesterday. And then CD had the hot hand. He had the hot hand earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to feed the hot hand. This is all things that people criticize Dak Prescott about not doing. It's like when you see a hot hand, go to him and don't force it to somebody else. That's what happened in the Packers game. Nobody was hot. He started forcing the ball to people in them tight windows. And then we seen most of them interceptions that could have been interceptions yesterday. Ball just fumbling everywhere. Quinyon almost had one. Reed almost had one. It was just ugly. So I gave him an A minus. And then there was a stat that said Dak receivers dropped about 115 yards and a touchdown. So that 115 would have looked great, plus the 188 that he had.
And a
So
PI.
yep. So there. I say build off of this performance and keep going. Because again, AJ said it about Hurts, but I'm gonna say it about Dak too. Consistency. Don't have this one good game, then come out next week and play flat. And then have another good game and then play flat. Like you just know what this season gonna be. You gonna have to be the reason why your bender don't break defense is keeping y'all in games. Or hey, go get a lead. So now your defense ain't gotta work as hard.
Man, he did his thing, bro. Like he wasn't the reason at all. When I go back and watch that game, and it's like I'm trying to think of moments. I'm like, now he almost threw a pick to Quinyon, but he didn't catch it. And it's like, and it's was that the same play when it was a bad snap and he just threw it? It
It
was
was
the
bad.
same play.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
yeah,
that was the dumb Dak.
yeah, yeah. So outside of that, I'm trying to think like, is there a play when I'm like, what are you doing? Never was, bro. Never
Yeah, outside of
was.
that, yeah, that was it.
Like he played excellent. So I'm not mad at the A minus, and that's why you can't just always go over the stats. You gotta watch the game. Like I said, you just look at the stats. It look horrible. He looks horrible, bro. Like the numbers look terrible.
It does.
I was
It
shocked that he only had 100 and like what was it, 40 some yards, 50 some yards. I was shocked when I saw his stat line. I was like, dang, and his completion percentage. I was shocked. Like the man was 21 for 34. I was like, dang,
Yeah, nah, it
that's
was
not
it was
good
some
at
bad
all.
drops out there. Like the first one was CD on a slant, and I was like, that's bad.
We're not
But
on third down.
I think so.
Kiana set up for a field goal right there.
Yeah, yeah, we did, and that was right before. I mean, we got the 3 points, but
But
imagine
still,
you. There's so many plays where it's like, if this happens, oh my goodness, we would have deflated the balloon. But hey, like you said, that's the difference between a good team and a team trying to get to where they are. Now, again, do I feel like we're closer to the Eagles? Some may call me crazy, but I'm gonna say yeah.
yeah, bro. I think that was I think that was y'all were on Philly's 23-yard line and City Lamb. He threw the City Lamb an incomplete pass.
Drop.
Yeah. So and y'all was on Philly's 23rd yard line. Like, bruh. So I'm saying that could have been a touchdown drive because y'all were moving the ball.
in the
Dak was
first.
on third down too. It's like bro, like on that third down, that on the first third down, y'all converted, and he threw it at CD Lamb to the right side corner. I'm
Nah,
like,
yeah.
oh, Dak in his bag.
Especially the one where he got big Jordan off of him. He's like, "Excuse me," and then the linebacker came. He said, "I gotta get
That
out of
was
here." And then
tough.
he threw it behind CD just a little bit, and CD went and caught it. That's when I thought his hands was on because I'm like, bro, for him to go catch that pass, and kid was in the chat at that time. So I told you, he's trying to give us one. I was like, yeah, that's just a better catch by CD, but hell of a play by Dak.
Yes, sir. And I know we had a guest person come on. He wants to join us, and he said he's ready. I want
Hey,
to get his thoughts about that.
hey, if you ready, man, let's go.
Yeah, I just told him to come in. He better be here any second. He better join
Oh,
right now. He said he's set up. So
all right, cool.
yeah.
I'm saying, yeah, before we transition over to the Eagles, we would definitely want to hear what he got to say about this game.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm actually proud of Dak. Dog. I was watching like, yo, I that's why I had to say in the chat, like I forgot what I said. I said we can't. I think I said we can't blame Dak at all. I forgot what I said, but if no, it was a pass he threw and it almost got picked, but it wasn't his fault. It had bounced. Was it CD again?
It might have been. Oh, when Adoree made the one play Adoree made. Yep.
It bounced up, and I said if that would have been an interception, that would have been blamed on Dak. But that wasn't really a Dak interception.
I mean,
Uh,
Noah Brown did the same thing in the Jaguars game, but
that wasn't the only one he had that game, though, was it?
I know, but
Okay.
the Noah Brown one was so bad because that was the game winning interception. It like bounced off his chest. That's where
Dang.
the meme came from when Dak was sitting in the grass and he was just sitting there like, bruh. Like,
So you telling me Noah Brown got a game-winning interception and a game-winning touchdown?
yes, that's why I was mad. I knew he was gonna catch it. Like I told you, I was at my brother's son's birthday party. We was watching the game. The game was slow all day. As soon as y'all got set up for it, I said, bro, y'all about to mess around and win this game. He was like, man, we always lose these type of games. The ball went up. I said, and then he caught it. I said, I told you, bro. I don't know what for one, Noah Brown was just there, like just standing there. I was like, this is crazy. He just fell right in
Yo,
his hands.
when I saw that, I think I screamed. 'Cause I didn't watch it live. I had to watch it like without it already happened. And I remember Mark texted me was like, "Oh, he said something." I was like, "Bro, stop recording. I'm watching it." I was with my man. He be hating on the Commanders. And I was like, "That's with a broken rib. That's with a broken rib." He was like, "Come on, man." He told me the rib broken, and he came out
Not
on
his
that
rib broke.
man.
It was hurt.
Huh?
His rib was hurt.
Yeah, but I said I think his rib broken. He said that. He said I had a broken rib.
Yeah.
So
Now I told you though, Joe. Remember I kept cracking jokes for like 3 weeks. I'm like, get your man an asthma pump because it's hard to breathe. I'm like, bro, he hurt and he was playing through it. But let's get
I
our
just
guest
get
up
it.
here.
Yeah, let's get him up here. All right. You got me with the chairs. So this right
Yep.
here is my cousin. He a cowboy fan. Been wanting to come on the show. So let's see what he got to say. Let's bring him up. My boy Watts.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's up, cuz? How you doing?
What's up? What's up? How you doing?
I'm good. Sorry I'm late.
It's all good. It's all good. Are
Good.
you on mute time or on tripping?
No,
Talk.
no, I was. I said all good, all good.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. So
Uh,
yeah. So go ahead, Tomo. Facilitate.
All right, so Joe was telling me backstage, before you came on the show, you're a Cowboy fan. He told
that's
me I ain't gonna say too much about the age range because they be hating on us. They already be hating on us. But I got one question before we get into the game. How
for
did you
sure.
become a Cowboy fan?
You're running a family.
Okay.
You're running a
Okay.
family. You're running a family. I wouldn't have it no other way though.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense. So
Hey, hold on real quick. Can I turn the other light on this job, Doc?
Yeah, go ahead. Go
go
ahead.
ahead,
You
go ahead.
All right, there we go.
Oh, we good money now. We good money.
For sure.
So I know you watched that game last night.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have two questions. Basically, one, tell us what you thought about that game last night, and then give us that grade performance on that game.
Dak Prescott's great performance.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, first, how I feel about the game is first, I'm not mad at our team at all. I'm not mad at the team at all. I feel like we're gonna be definitely a playoff contender team this year. I feel like I know I know what y'all gonna get to the Michael Parsons trade. So I'm
No,
gonna
we
just
not even we ain't won't bring his name up on these airways.
say no more. That's good for me. Look, that's good for me.
We
That's good
good.
for me. So look, the defense played good. They started to stop the run, and that's yeah, I feel good about that, especially it being the Eagles and them having a good run game. Saquon Barkley, Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts killed us, but it wasn't design running. They was getting a little bit of pressure. We are missing. We ain't gonna say no names, but we are missing
Yeah.
a big pass rusher just that could get there and hit home runs right then and there. So that's on the defense end. The offensive end, I feel like Miles Sanders. We're gonna give him some time. He's gonna give him some time. I'm mad at him, but I'm like, it's early. It's the first, like, you know what I'm saying, real contact and all that. And it wasn't really like he got stripped. He got stripped. It wasn't that bad of a play. He got stripped. They made a good play. You know what I'm saying? We really played ball. That was a good play. So that and then Dak played great, actually. Yeah, I'm glad like he's back. Just he better than what a lot of people give him credit to be first, and then he better than what we had last year and other years when he got hurt in the past. So we got to give him some type of credit because we see the type of seasons that we have when he's not in our offense. So it's just great to have him back. It's great to see the offensive line get some type of push. They started to come around. It was a couple times they got to him, but he ain't really get hit that much. I don't think we probably only got sacked but one time, and we
No,
win
he
that
didn't
game.
get that.
They ain't get sacked. They ain't
And he
press
get
him.
sacked it up right. He had a clean pocket. He had a pretty clean pocket the whole night. A couple hurries, which is gonna happen. That's first and foremost. They playing in the NFL where everybody's professionals, and that's a good still defensive line without Jalen Carter. So they did good protecting our quarterback. The O line got a little bit of a push in the run game. It's week one, and that's a divisional game and the NFC East. Like it's a big game. So I'm proud to see what I saw from them. And CeeDee Lamb just got to catch the ball. I want to see us go to George Pickens a little bit more because even when Quinyon Mitchell was on him, it was some plays that we could have gotten flags on, and we win that game if we don't fumble the ball or CeeDee Lamb catches the ball. So I'm satisfied, really.
Okay. So we do this thing. We do all season panels, and again, it's your first time on here. I'm glad we got another Cowboy fan on here. Feels
Mm-hmm.
good because the family just keeps growing.
For
So
sure.
let me ask you this: going off of the off season and then coming into the season, how are you on? I know you said we are a playoff team, so let me ask you this: how many games you think we could win in the playoffs? I know it's week one. I just want to just get your
Right. I feel like we're gonna have something to prove this year. I feel like they have some type of edge to them. I feel like we gonna see a lot more from Dak. I feel like Dak is gonna be the forefront of this year. Of course, CeeDee Lamb gonna do his thing. George Pickens. The defense is going to come around in some games for us. I hope that we could get some type of we could get like a trade or sign somebody that can help us in that pass rush. And I feel like to answer both really, I feel like we could win 11 or 12 games. I feel like we could win the division. I was over my other cousin's house watching a game who a Philly fan. I told him it's gonna be a total different game in Dallas. So we gonna see them in Dallas. I feel like we really beat we know we can beat the Giants. I feel like we could beat the Redskins no problem too. The Commanders no problem too. Though both of those teams are playoff, or the Giants can be a playoff team, a young team, but in years to come, I feel as though they're gonna be a very competitive game for us. And the Commanders, sorry, uh, they it's a competitive game, but I don't really see us losing to them twice this year
my man.
or three times, or if we have to play them a third time, or the Eagles a third time. I don't see us. I feel like we could go one or two games deep. That NFC Championship, the divisional game is going to be the hardest because we gonna end up seeing somebody in the NFC East.
All right. How much time we got, Joe?
Go ahead.
I know I said I wasn't gonna bring it up, But again, it's your first time on the show, so I gotta ask you, how you feel, man? How you feel about the trade?
About the trade. All
Yeah,
right.
I
So
know I said I wasn't gonna do it, but
listen,
we gotta get your opinion.
this may sound cliche. This just may sound cliche, but Michael Parsons was never really my guy, honestly. First, from playing football, and you see guys like that. He's very athletic. He loves to play football, but I never felt as though he was like really like he made splash plays. He was a star for us, but it was just something missing. It was always something missing that I couldn't wholeheartedly be behind him as a pass rusher. I wanted to see more from him as a linebacker, especially because all the years that he played with us, we actually struggled stopping the run. And that's where we would have needed him, stopping the run. You know what I'm saying? So I part of me feels as though he wasn't serving the purpose that we needed. So it's like get rid of him, get somebody in the middle like Kenny Clark, who played very good last night. I honestly, as a pass rusher, still to me, Michael Parsons doesn't have a lot of moves. He's more so just trying to bull rush every time. If we really roll the tape, he's more so just trying to use his speed or strength and push and run over a 300-pound man, 370-pound man, which is not going to work. And that's where I feel as though Jerry Jones looked at the tape and was like, we could get rid of him and we need a run stuffer. So I feel like it's exciting, really. It's exciting.
Hey,
I'm also excited to see what we're going to do now rather than hurt. I'm more so excited to see what we're going to do to what's the next thing we're going to do. I just want to see what's next.
Hey, music to your ears, Tomo. I know you
it
loving
is.
this.
It is. That's all I was trying to tell my other brothers when the trade happened. I'm like, hey, we got money now. Like this
Exactly.
forced
That's
the
another
team
thing.
to try to get better.
They said last night that if we would have signed Micah for the money that he wanted, that would have been 50%, or we would have already covered 50% of our cap.
Yeah.
And with 3 players. So I'm like, that's not where we want to be, because now we don't have much room to work with when we want to get another guy late in the season to help us be over the hump in the playoffs. So, or 2 more guys. Like, it's the business.
I'm with that. And Tom, it's kind of like what I said about Hendrickson with the Bengals. Like, why sign Jamar Chase, T. Higgins? They're different though, because their defense was terrible. Why sign Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and Hendrickson when the defense already bad with them? Might as well just let him rock, and then y'all can use that assets, sign some guys, and then draft well. So,
Did Hendrickson get picked up by anybody?
Nah, he here for one more year. They like added more.
He in
They restructured
Cincinnati
his
for
contract.
1 year?
Yeah, they restructured his contract here for like
Okay.
he got like an extra 15 mils like that.
I like Henderson for Cincinnati. I would love to see him in a Dallas jersey, honestly. He's a pass rusher. He's a real pass rusher. To me.
I mean, the money's there.
And the money is there, exactly. And the money is there. I feel like we could have traded a Michael for a Hendrickson. We should have just thought of that. That would have been a good trade. That would have been a good trade.
And he's for less money too.
And he not demanding that money. And it's for him. He probably just want to be on a different team that's contender, because really, that's another conversation. It's another conversation. I feel like listen. I have a theory not even a theory. Other than the MVPs, I don't in the one Super Bowl appearance, I don't see Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, or anybody else really better than Dak, because none of them have won a Super Bowl. The only 2 quarterbacks that I put above Dak is Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes. Why? Because they won a Super Bowl. Now, when Dak plays, Dak really has better stats and a better win percentage against Jalen Hurts. But he has the Super Bowl, so we got to give Jalen Hurts the nod. And the rest of those guys do the same thing as Dak, losing the playoffs. And we play.
Where you been, bro? Where you been at, bro?
But listen,
I be saying the same thing. They don't be listening to me though.
They not really watching football though. They don't really watch football. They don't really watch
talking,
football.
man. Go ahead.
That's all I really got. I mean, other than the MVP, when really 2 years ago, Dak should have got the MVP. Well, remember
where Big O at?
He should have got the MVP. This is the game where I know the exact game when I said Dak should get the MVP. It was the game when we lost to Miami.
There we go, my man. That was it.
He went down the field every possession, literally every possession. The only reason we were losing that game is because Hunter Lumpke, first Tony Pollard tried to bounce it outside when he should have just
dumb.
ball in the end zone. Then Hunter Lumpke fumbled on the 1 yard line. So then after that, they went down the field and scored. We couldn't stop the run, but Dak literally threw actual dimes that game.
And don't forget though, when he went down and scored, Miami was on they had like a 3rd and 1, and then Dan Quinn called that man play. They put, I think it was Jordan Lewis on Tyreek Hill, ball game. Yeah. Like, come on, man.
It was like, I think he ran like a cross or something.
Yeah.
And J-Mo talking about, I lost him. Man, we would have beat them. We would have beat them. We would have beat them this year too.
Yeah, that's crazy. He's saying everything y'all been saying in the chat.
I'm just glad somebody else here, because when I be saying it, y'all be like, all right, Tomo, man, the Dak defense got to stop. I'm like, look, bro, what has Josh Allen done in the playoffs that Dak hasn't?
I gotta get you. Yeah, I gotta get you here to our chat too, Watts. I'll talk to you after the show.
You said the what?
We got like a group chat for every sport.
Okay,
man. And it's active every day.
For sure.
So, yeah. We can go to the Green Birds. Unless you want to hear more, No.
I'm gonna wait for them to get in the chats, because I know once people go back and hear the episode, they're gonna be like, "Hey man, who was that up there?"
How I see the chat?
Oh, we gonna hip you.
Okay. No. We talking about we got chats on Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh,
but we got a comment section right here. You'll see people comment as we go.
I knew J-Mo was gonna say that. That was
no. The Dolphins that year really couldn't beat good teams though. Like they lost to every good team that they played. We lost. I think we lost to them, and then we came back and lost to Buffalo. But in Buffalo too, if I'm not mistaken. I think we lost to them. Then we came back and lost to Buffalo.
I think that's when Dak probably lost MVP though.
Yeah, I think that was the game. The defense played bad too that night. Like that.
We didn't lose to Buffalo. We lost to James Cook. Josh Allen threw 2 passes that game.
You're right. That's when they said we couldn't stop the run. Then we came back and got blown out by Green Bay. It was so bad. I supposed to just went to Golden Corral that night.
I feel you. I should have went too, because that was bad.
I missed out on that for the Cowboys, but I'll do it again. It is what it is.
So Joe, we keeping Cuz on for the remainder of the
show?
Yeah,
we do that. Let's do it.
All right, well, let's get it. We about to move on. We got to talk about